production system that I was researching on is the Aztecs. The Aztecs were to grow maize, which is a type of corn, tomatoes, and avocados. The maize was used to make tortillas, and they grew to sustain their population and to expand their territory. The agricultural system used chinapas, and this was also referred as floating gardens. They would use shallow lakes and place their crops and everything on top of the lake. I think that the Aztecs' food production is sustainable because they didn't have a lot of fertile land and they needed a way to have a produce, and with this they used the lake beds and they planted and they got around. So with this is sustaining themselves, using their environment, manipulating their environment just to grow, and basically with that they expanded and they grew their population. The food production that I am focusing on in the present is in southern Mexico. There aren't a lot of needs and values, but there is needs and values to the farmers because they value the money that they get from the produce that they sell to the local markets to sustain themselves. In southern Mexico, they don't have a way of growing food, so they just do traditional farming, which is basically just what you would think, which is getting eggs, getting the hens, whatever they do to get their food for themselves and to sell it.
Anybody want the broom operation? Who wants to use a broom? No one?
I'll do it.
You will?
Are you okay? Someone hold it. I'll look at the box. Wait.
With the plants that were already there, we decided to take them out. The plants there are called yucca plants. From there, we just dug them out. The ones that had roots on them, we would place them aside for further planting outside of the school. We had mulch already, so we brought that in so we can rotate the soil.
Are you done taking a picture? They're recording.
Do we need more? Oh, you have another one.
The plants that we planted are perennial. This means that the plants will grow annually. If we keep them alive, they will grow every year by themselves along with the help of us and with the water flow in the watering tubes.
Ready, there.
Our method of watering the plants was to have an irrigation system from the black tubes. They are placed in the middle of the planting bed. And from there we manually water them, making sure that the soil was saturated enough for the plants to have enough water to grow.
Go. Dale. Oh, look at him.
Spider-Man! Alright. We've got this one actually we can maybe use
As a...
we can flood down here. You almost done with that, Luis? Pop it in there. Now, the only problem with this one is that it's a little bit unlevel, right? So
Somebody wants to try? No.
Anthony, do you think the way we planted is gonna make our plants grow annually?
Well, actually I do, because we planted like 16 and like in pairs of 4 and 5 around this black tube, which is like a small little irrigation thing, but it doesn't water a lot. As long as we water them manually, and when we're supposed to, I think they'll live because they're plants that regrow themselves again.
Food production system here at school.
Yes, I have. They talk about it sometimes, but I decided to plant at my own house. They like sustain it by watering it and like, not ignoring it, and I think they will grow annually.
The problem that identified in our food production system is the watering. If you look at the plants, the ground is not leveled. This means that the lower the ground, the more water they get. The higher the ground, the less water they get. It is an unfair way of watering, along with a no set schedule of water.